Hello, hello, and welcome back to the new Almost Homestead. I'm here today to give you an update on how our first, I would say 2 weeks basically of renovations have gone. It took me a little extra time to get out here because there's not enough light in the trailer to really show you what we've done. So I had to wait for the first day with sunlight, which is today, because it's been raining for like 3 days. So if you're wondering what we have accomplished, the first clue is probably this porch right here. It used to be much cleaner, but we ripped out the carpet, which is there, and we got a bunch of trash from the backyard, which I think is what those trash bags are. I don't know, there's trash in random spots, so it could be anything. Also, I did not look at my hair before I made this video. Hold on, let me be vain. Yes, I'm not editing this video, by the way. There we go. Woo! We're so fancy now. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. Okay, enough ridiculousness. I am going to take you on your tour now. You ready? Ready? So, first of all, I just need you to know that I absolutely love this wagon that was left here. It has been so freaking handy. So yeah, close up of all the carpeting that we have ripped out. Trash bags, more trash bags. We started over here trying to get trash cleaned out. We didn't get very far because there were lots of other things going on. We didn't find anything interesting really under the mess here. Except for this piece of plastic that seems interesting and I wonder what it could be used for. Feel free to weigh in. Over here, nothing much new to report. We did get a sign that says biohazard. Seems perfect, right? We went down in this little dip thing and we got a chair out. It doesn't have a back, but it's interesting. I don't know if we'll keep it or throw it. A towel warmer that I want to try and fix. A bucket. Oh no, it's a plot for plants, which is cool. Random refrigerator bin. That's odd. I think James had already knocked most of this down in our last video. But out here, I did a bunch of work with the trash. Let's get closer. Oh, and I think that this might or might not have been here in my last video. So this is just a pile of the brush. We've had burn bans last few weeks, so we haven't been able to burn it. However, today we are definitely no longer under the burn ban. Everything is soaked out here, including my feet now. So took this giant crazy fire pit, cleaned it completely out, and we started to pile a bunch of the odds and ends here. Probably gonna burn those either today or tomorrow. I had to go in a circle all around it and get all kinds of junk. These 5 bags plus the 2, the white bag and the other black bag in the front on the porch, all came from the trash pit. Plus there's a whole lot of random metal odds and ends. I just piled them all here and I was like, some of them we could probably do some things with. Most of them we probably can't. But I mean, we like to do blacksmithing, so keeping them seemed wise. All right, let's go in the house. So starting in the back bedroom, we ripped out the bulk of the carpet. There's just a little bit left. I do not know what's on this wall. I do not want to know what's on this wall. The drywall will not be here. That's gross. So the floor in here actually seems like probably the most okay floor in the place. It's stinky, but I think possibly we might just have to rip out the top layer of flooring, which is much better. We didn't do anything at all to the bathroom. It's just there being potty-ish. We decided that we are, however, going to move this wall over a bit so that the bathroom is not so freaking tiny. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, still a little bit of floor here that I need to rip up. Don't know what the blue stuff is. It reminds me of puppy pads. Stinks like puppy pads. It probably was puppy pads. We, over here, found a whole bunch of damage. Anywhere where there's a window, it just leaked around it. So, it's gross. Same here. They didn't actually fix it. But you can see the floor in here is mostly, other than those areas, the floor is pretty okay. Moving into the kitchen. I'm trying to think what we started in here. So this is our Pile O laminate. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look like any of the rest. So every area where there is an air conditioner, it is gross. So I assume under this one, it will also be disgusting. But in here, my niece started to rip up some of the trim. You can see where it's gone in this room. And no one in the family seems to want to take this mirror, which is sad. I'll probably bring it back home and put it by the curb. One issue we ran into is this cabinet. So, I just realized there's trim around it. We were trying to figure out how the hell it is held in to the wall because there's no screws visible. There's nothing. So if you have any idea about how we could take this off without destroying it, that would be fabulous. Or James might be doing it right now.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's glued on and it's glued on good.
So sometime this week, I think we're going to take out the air conditioners, probably whenever the nephew's here with us. So moving into the rooms that we had been focusing on. Oh, and I cleaned above and below the sink. It's freaking gross. And most of the stuff's thrown away, but these seemed like they might be worth washing, maybe. So this used to be our laundry room. Note that there are pieces of board there without any drywall. I did that. I didn't finish this area here simply because the boards right here actually kind of trap that in. So I'm going to wait until we have seen if we're going to keep this wall where it is or if we're going to move it. Absolutely terrible back here. All kinds of mold and gross stuff. So that's not cool. And hold on, I'm going to pause this. Be right back. So over here, we didn't do anything to the area with the electrical box, but the drywall's mostly gone. And then in here, we took out the flooring in here. Started a little on the drywall. It's got like the trim, but it's also got wallpaper over it, and then they painted over all of it, and it's like the thick kind of wallpaper, so it's annoying. You can see that the floor was not in good shape when we ripped up the boards. And as a matter of fact, it's freaking disgusting. And this is as far as we can go because it is not safe for me to walk on. As evidenced by this.
That center area.
See that? That is where my husband's foot touched. So we will not be going in very far. How far did you say I could go in?
Oh, you can go all the way if you need to. Just gotta walk right through here.
Ah.
Here is semi-safe.
Okay, but not over
Nowhere
there.
over there. Nowhere
Okay.
over here because I'm unsure of it.
We started to rip out drywall and insulation in here. We opened up windows and doors because the air is horrific in here. Ceiling does not seem good in this room, as evidenced by mold, but it seems like it's specifically around this pipe. But I don't know. So the next projects that we're doing, I think today we are taking the nails out of this board so we can throw it out, right?
Yeah, so we can use it as a floor piece.
Oh, yeah, so we can use it.
Working on drywall in here too.
Yeah, so we can put it on the floor and work on the drywall. And then for me, the next thing I'm going to be doing when I'm not helping him with this project, is I'm going to be taking the ceiling out of here. So I hope, well, let me flip this around. So I realized that I forgot to give my niece and my nephew some of the credit for things that they did, because my niece did help me in the laundry room, and my nephew, in addition to my niece also taking off pieces of trim, and my nephew helped my husband outside. So I don't know exactly what all they did except for taking a bunch of nails out of boards and moving boards to different places. So I, what was I going to tell you? Oh yeah. So we met the neighbors, which is very cool. Well, we met the neighbors, to the east of us, who were very, very nice and did offer that we could use their restroom and their sink to wash our hands, which is, oh, so nice. Very appreciated. And we haven't met the rest of the neighbors. I mean, I sort of know one of them because I know his mom, but I haven't actually talked to him more than just like waving a couple times as we passed each other. But I wanted to explain that the reason that there is no video of this week's adventure is because I forgot to bring my tripod out. And there still won't be a ton of videos, like only portions will be done, because I can't work without music, and my phone can play music or it can take the video, but I can't do both. So some of what I'm doing, I will have the phone on, but a lot of it I will not because I don't love you, not because I don't want to show you all the things, but because Janet needs her tunes in order to be an effective construction worker. So yeah, but that's what we're doing this week. If you have any great ideas for that cabinet, how the hell to get it down, that would be really helpful. We are a bit unsure about that, and I figure somebody in the land of interwebs will have a great idea. So if you could let me know, that would be great. So yeah, this week, well, today we're working on those projects. Additionally, we're hoping tomorrow to come out with a mower and mow some of this. My husband bought a used rider from somebody and turned out to have some problems, so it's got to be fixed. And he's got to take the parts off to get that done. And so we haven't been able to use our rider. But he's gonna buy a push mower tomorrow because we do need it anyway, and we're hoping to get some of this down a little. If it ends up being sunny enough today that things dry out a bit, I'll probably attack it with a weed eater, try and just get things down a bit. And in exciting news, I have decided that for this year, I'm gonna try straw bale gardening. So we've got some straw bales that we can get at any point. Clearly you have lots of places to store them where it doesn't matter if it rots, because, I mean, it would just fit in, right? So we're gonna be getting that soon. I know the ideal time to get the straw isn't until spring. However, I have access to some now for free. I'm gonna take that, and then we will figure out all the rest later. Plus there's some things that I can already plant in those. My burdock, my dandelion, all of my rooted plants that go through the winter, I can already go ahead and put those in. So hopefully this week we'll also get to Lowe's. Fun fact, when I'm not making videos, I am frequently playing a board game or a video game, generally a video game, because board games require you to sit down, and that is happening a lot. But I joined Swagbucks by recommendation of a friend, and I have a $100 gift certificate to Lowe's that I earned through playing games on Swagbucks. And I'm not sure, I know I've got more than the $100 worth. I just don't remember how far I am toward. You can get like $25 gift cards, things like that. I don't know if I'm at like another 25, if I'm at 50, I don't know where I'm at. But I'm also going to put my Swagbucks code if you want to join that, so that I get credit for you joining it. And also, by the way, as I am being the passenger princess and coming out, or possibly the passenger problem, probably the passenger problem. Anyway, as we are coming out here, because it is, you know, like a 30-minute drive, that's 30 minutes that I can play on my phone and earn money with Swagbucks. So this is not a paid ad, unless you join Swagbucks and you make enough money that I get a kickback. So I don't know, maybe do that, maybe no, I don't know, whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna get to work, and I will see you in about a weekish with more updates. And next week's is gonna be interesting because we're gonna have 7 straight days that we'll be out here. Assuming there's no crazy weather things, because my husband took a week off work. And so we're gonna hit it hard. We're gonna get a dumpster, because clearly we have plenty of trash, and see what we can get accomplished. So let me know what's going on in your world in the comments. Love you all. See you later.